This is Andi Purewal for Boxing Social in association with Betfred. I'm on the clock, courtesy of Adam Booth with Liam Williams here. Liam, firstly, how are you?
I'm very good, mate. I'm excited. Little press conference there, get the blood flowing a little. I'm very much looking forward to Saturday.
Liam, it was tense up there to say the least. What did you have to say to Chris during the face-off?
I just told him what I think of him. He's a prick. He's getting smashed. And I asked him where he got his coat from because I'm thinking of buying my missus and my mother one.
We've just had a huddle with Junior and he said to us that he wants to beat you effectively out of the sport and people like you shouldn't be involved in the sport because of how personal you've made it. Just get your thoughts on those comments.
Yeah, great to even try and do that. It's actually people like me who make people who are not massive boxing fans get into the sport because they think I'm more interested in him. They just think he's a arrogant, jumped up little prick, and that's what he is.
People are expecting an explosive fight between the pair of you on Saturday night. In your mind, in your head, how have you played this out over and over again? Before you go to sleep, when you wake up, how does this play out?
I just picture me boxing his head off and then potentially stopping him. I just keep envisioning myself end of the fight, hand raised. That's all that matters to me. How the fight ends, it doesn't really matter.
Your first fight with Adam as well. Talk to me about that, your first full camp. How have you found things ahead of this fight?
Yeah, it's been great. I've really enjoyed working with Adam. He's a very intense guy in terms of tactics and what he wants you doing. And if you're doing something wrong in sparring or even on the bag for that matter, he's like, well, stop. Nah, that's not what we want. Do this. And he's watching you, and it almost gets to the point where you're like, I'm going to have to do exactly what he wants me to do. Otherwise, he's going to piss me off by keeping stopping me all the time. So let's just make sure we stick to the plan,
Liam, that link-up seems to have annoyed Junior a little bit. He's had some comments about it. Do you think it's gotten underneath the skin that you've linked up with his past trainer, obviously the trainer of his cousin Harlem as well?
Probably. I was already under his skin anyway before Adam came into the picture. You don't really see Junior acting, pissed off them normally. So I'm definitely under his skin, and I'm glad because that's what I want. I want him to come, and we'll have it out and see who comes out on top.
Final one, Liam. A message to Chris Eubank Jr. ahead of Saturday night.
Just be ready to disappear in Brighton or your penthouse, as you say, in Las Vegas, or just go and disappear for a couple of months because you're going to be looking stupid after Saturday.
Liam, I appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thanks very much, man.